D. Why was it all black?
Let me see if I could change this into my headphones real quick.
I just
Hold
plugged
on.
mine in.
All right, give me 1 sec.
We're gonna wait on San Derek, see where he at. How long it take this man to come back? There you go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool. Let's talk about it podcast, formerly known as Trill Talk MMA, with your boy Dom Rogan, Greg Blackson, Derek Cash Co. Hey, I got too many people on the Instagram DMs asking me to do these more. I'm blaming this man. He is Chinese with a black soul because he always lagging. What's up with it? You explain it to the people because I've been here.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on.
They be asking me. They be asking me. But we here now. I'm gonna try to get this man on the little schedule where we pick single topics, do quick 20-minute little ones, try to get these out more often. And me and him was talking too, man. What's up? When you coming back and fighting for the people, dog? We waiting. I'm looking at the UFC scene. Some of them looking lame. We waiting, dog.
It's happening. It's happening. But gotta get this weight down. Gotta get this cardio weight back up. And then
We need more Chinese out there, dog. It's for the taking. And you speak English.
That's true. That's true.
Come on, man. I spent some years in China. They support. If I go in there as a black man, I'm gonna get hated on. They don't support. We don't support each other. You're gonna get that mad love.
Sure,
But we got to get to UFC 307. We didn't get to do the pre-fight, but we're doing the post-fight. I got to start by saying, in all honesty, it was one of the worst overall UFC cards I done watched.
I'm pretty sure I didn't even pay attention to half of these fights. Not
Me
much
neither.
happened. The only ones that really caught my eye were old man Stephen Wonderboy Thompson getting absolutely dead.
We're going to get to that. We're going to get to all of them. But the overall card, man, it's like I tell all my fighters and stuff, take advantage of this. There are so many UFCs nowadays. Like, people got to understand, when I was younger, there was 4 to 6 UFCs per year. You had to be one of the best to get in. Now there's an unlimited amount of cards. You don't need to be, you could get in off of a 2-0 record with a good manager or a little bit of a buzz from another sport. You don't even have to be popular to be a headline anymore. And you no longer have to be one of the best to get a title shot. It is yours for the taking. I would do anything. I would sacrifice a baby goat to be young again at this time, dog, because it's so easy. So easy. I wish I was young again doing it now. I would be top 10 in no time. You know what I mean? And people seem to not even be taking advantage of it because the like I was talking about during the fights, how they have that theory that they always were saying, like, oh, the next generation of MMA guys are gonna be so good and they're gonna be true mixed martial artists and all this. And I'm like, I don't see it. Because when Gracie and them was there, everybody was one dimensional, right? And then when the Marie Smiths and the Bass Rudins and the Frank Shamrocks came along, there were guys with like a big strength and they were all right at other things or bad. And you fast forward to now and you see guys with probably like their bigger strength in most cases is less than when guys had a bigger strength back then, and then they're still okay are bad at everything else. And it reminds me when DJ said MMA is the easiest sport to become a champion in. It really hasn't changed. In a lot of ways, it's regressed. Guys have worse cardio, they have less heart. You know what I mean? Like, think about Bassroom Frank Shamrock, the two times they fought in Pancrase for like over 20 minutes, 10-minute rounds and stuff. Pride. These guys can't even get through a 15-minute fight no more.
Yep.
I think it's lowering the quality, the amount of cards and letting anybody in and how easy it is and popular. Now it's like guys want to get in to be popular and not to be like for the glory, like when we got in.
Yeah, it basically dilutes the talent pool, or like it really dilutes the image that the UFC is the top of the top, right? Like now we're seeing these other organizations like Bellator is now with PFL, and they're putting on some pretty good fights with the PFL versus Bellator cards. You got one championship doing their thing over there every
Mhm.
Friday, free fight at Lumpini. Every now and then sprinkle in like a numbered or like a named one, and those are the ones that are bangers.
Dude, yeah, the quality of striking in one, they would decimate pretty much anybody in the UFC.
Yep.
It's it's ridiculous. Of course, I have to be real, and a lot of them come from Muay Thai, so they're legit guys. But
Champions. They're champions in Muay Thai,
yes,
boxing, all the top kickboxing and striking promotions in the world. They got them.
yeah, yeah. Most of them still only do striking, but the ones who are going over to MMA, if they learn the other aspects enough to supplement their game, now those will be guys who truly have like a real strength. You know what I mean? Like a real singular strength. Look what Potan is doing with the legitimate single strength. Because we can't sit here and say he's this great wrestler, jujitsu guy. So it shows you what having a legitimate singular strength and being eye at everything, how far it can get you nowadays. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? But with Wonder Boy, since you brought him up,
Man, I thought this would be like a pretty closer, like much closer fight than it did. And then you see Joaquin just building it up. First round looked good, and then second round it was just like that final 10 seconds of that fight. Yeah, I just felt bad, dude. It just did not seem like see Wonder Boy Thompson in there.
the thing with Wonder Boy is I actually picked him to win,
Mm-hmm.
and then sadly, as I was analyzing the dance, like music, you start to catch a rhythm, and it was like it reminded me of the Volkanovski Taporia fight
Oh boy, yeah.
when I picked Volk to win before, but during the fight, I saw the power puncher getting the reads and getting closer and landing a few. And I was like, he's about to get knocked out pretty soon. And then, like 30 seconds to a minute after I said that, he was knocked out.
Literally.
And I remember the second round of the Wonder Boy fight, I was like, this is about to be over because I saw how Wonder Boy continuously just always backed up in a straight line, and he always keeps his chin up. And I was like, he's gonna back up one too many times, and if Buckley goes in with enough punches, like maybe like 3 and 4, it's gonna be a wrap.
Yeah.
And not only did he do that, but he fucking jumped into the last one. And I was like, there we go, man. It's bad. And Wonder Boy is still up there, though. You know what I mean? He can hang with anybody, but you know what I think he needs to stop being on the back foot and start being on the front foot and attacking people and
Early.
and and getting on the back foot just to like enough out the range to dodge and then getting back on the front foot. He's on the back foot perpetually. That's
Yeah,
how he always ends up on the cage. That's how he always takes those shots. That's how he always, like, if people shooting in takedowns on him, he's just on the back foot always. And with as much kickboxing experience and taekwondo as he has, he needs to like trust and believe in it the way Piera does and Izzy does, and do his thing. You know what I mean?
exactly, exactly. Let's
But
see. Looks like your screen is frozen here.
I know I am frozen, man, because somebody just called me, dog. It's bad. It is bad. I wonder if I'm gonna have to close it and open it. I'm just like looking all pretty frozen and shit.
Staring into people's souls, man.
I know. I wonder if there's any way to get back to it, or are we gonna have to close it and restart this? Let me see. Cause you move, yeah. I'm just a frozen one.
Are you able to exit out of the app and then come back in?
Let me go see. Uh, nope. If I exit, we won't be live.
Uh-oh.
I guess I'm gonna have to do it. I will be back.
Rerun.